Hey gamers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashnova Gaming and welcome back to the Witcher Wild Hunt. So in the previous episode you might remember that we did a side quest which was related to the fall of the House of Riadon, and yeah, we completed all that. Uh, and sorry, that was the last episode. So in the previous episode, we did another quest, a side quest where a bunch of Novigrads, Redanian soldiers, cavalries, not cavalries, but wagons were being attacked, and the soldiers were thinking that it was done by a monster, but actually it was not the monster. It was yeah. See this one, petrol gone missing. This what was this? This one or which one was contract? It was a contract. I know that. So in that, what we did is that we actually went over the place or at the location, and we learned that it was actually a square tail unit that was attacking. And we managed to get rid of that. We managed to kill all of them. The square tail unit is dead. So we got our reward. All right, and our reward was we got some money, and we also got our hands on the pass that is going to give us access, which is a letter of safe conduct. It is going to give us an access to the Novigrad, to the upper area, this area over here. So in this episode, guys, my plan for this episode is we are going to explore the top area now, since we have got the pass of that place, and so that I can also take a look at all the notice boards over there, and so that finally, and I mean finally, we can have a idea as to what is our quest, and we can have a full idea of what we have to do, what we don't have to do. Alright, so I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say over here. So now let's go, let's go for the notice boards now. We cannot go to this notice board because this notice board is related to the Heart of Stone quest. So we have to go first over here. Let's go. Now I know it is a pretty long route, so I'm just going to skip through those parts and I will show you only the important parts. We will do undiscovered locations if they come. I mean, there are going to be a lot. See, 1 is over here, 2 is over here. There are a bunch of quest or undiscovered locations over here, so yeah. Okay, we will see to that. Now let's go. And also, there are some bestiary entries that I forgot to read. Yeah, Foglets. That's it. Okay, we fought Foglet also, which is a new monster we saw. Foglets. If night ever catches you in the swamp, stay put and wait for dawn, even if it means standing waist deep in water with leeches crawling down your trousers. Most important of all, if you see a light in the fog, never, and I mean never, go towards it. Johannes Strudge Guide. Fog is the traveler's foe in the forest. It can make one lose one's way. At sea, it can send one sailing into rocks. Yet such dangers are nothing compared to the monsters known as foglets, which sometimes lurks within it. These creatures have powerful arms and claws like Zerkanian Kinjals, yet what makes them truly dangerous is their mastery of deception, beguilement, and disorientation. Many times they need not attack at all, instead simply driving their prey to madness or into boggy marshlands, after which they wait patiently for it to drown in the muddy water. Okay, so now I guess it's just time to go. We are going to check out the rest of the notice boards so that we can have a clue as to how many side quests are there, what are the undiscovered locations, and all this stuff. So we can have our full map of Velen plus Novigrad open for us, alright? And that means that we can even go inside Novigrad, because as you can see, 3 of the quests are inside Novigrad, and I'm actually very excited to see what do we have got over here. After that, we have got a lot of quests, so we will start working on those, right? We are going to be spending a lot of our gameplay time in Velen. Most of the gameplay time, I think, is going to go in Velen and Novigrad. Whoa.
Whoa there, Roach.
Another quest.
You going north, Master?
Why do you ask?
I thought you could see if anything's happened to our men. They've been gone a while.
What do you need?
Merchant caravan came through not long past. hired some of our boys to guide him to the bridge. They were due back yesterday.
Fine. Keep my eyes open.
Me brother Tom'll lead him. Talk to him when you find them. Clever man. Not like the rest of them, eh?
Phantom of the Trade Route, another quest. There is another one over here.
White Wolf. Been expecting you.
White Wolf, you know me.
Closer.
We know each other?
Not personal like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
Tell me about it.
Been having these visions long?
Since I were a tyke. Me mother took me to the village witch once. I fells into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
Here.
Thank ye. A fine offering. Well worth a foretelling.
All right. Let's hear it.
I see a white wolf. He looks on as the great viper bites and devours the silver lily. He wants to spring. He wants to fight. But the serpent is quicker. The lily must perish.
Silver Lily.
That's not the future. Lived through that. And you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root...
Rare plant.
Rare indeed. But it did once grow in a cave southeast of here.
See what I can do.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Another side quest. The truth is in the stars. I have to keep my eyes open. I didn't even realize that there was another quest over here.
Whoa!
That's it, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Enough drinking water. Let's go. We will do both of this quest. Not right now, but because we are off exploring.
Run.
Shut.
Sheathe your sword.
Sorry. Okay, let's go.
Oh!
Bro, look at the ships. Oh, this is where the Redanian soldiers are standing. Okay, so I need to give their... In settled areas such as cities.
Halt. No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
I got a pass. What kind of pass are we
What
talking
kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will sling through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
He has got a point, by the way. I mean, all the city peoples, they cannot go in. They will, all the people, normal folk cannot go in. That is a downside. But many spies can also slip through. That is a good point, valid point.
This way you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Thanks a lot. Okay, what are you telling me? Settled areas such as cities, villages and camps, paths tend to be narrow and obstacle numerous. For this reason, your maximum movement speed in these locations is limited.
Go.
Quest updated, thou shall not pass. Quest completed. So now I can enter Redanian cities as well. So that means, look, I cannot, you can see there, you cannot do that. That means that I cannot sprint. I can see another tower over there. Hold on, let me just walk over here. There we go. Okay, let's check out the notice board, man. Wow, love this place. Beware of trolls. Caution, a troll's been seen and heard to the east of Oxenford on the left bank of the Ponta. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected that this is part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. It is recommended that this area it is be avoided until the appropriate branch of His Majesty's services can take care of the problem. In the event of an encounter with a troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will not then attack, for it will mistake the potential victim that's situated for a rock. Bartolomeo, captain of the garrison. That's not how a troll works. They are very smart. Contract, monster in Oxenford. By orders of our most magnanimous ruler, King Radawid V, any itinerant monster slayer reading this notice is obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking and slaying this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect, the city within whose territory lies the oldest of academics of learning, namely Oxenford. The swordsman who puts an end to his criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity. Commander of the Oxenford City Regiment. Beast in the Oxenford Forest. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice, for the call contained therein will be of great interest to you. Hans of Sidaris, soldier of fortune, veteran of many wars, hereby makes known the following. Being greatly concerned about the fate of the local peasantry, which suffers horribly from the attacks of some monster nesting in the forest near Oxenford, I have decided to grant a purse of Novigrad crowns to the man who slays his beast. Yet may it be known that any man who comes to me without a trophy shall receive no gold, but instead shall be tossed out in his butt so hard he shall sit again to the end of his days. Hans of Sidaris, world famous soldier of fortune, veteran of numerous wars, honored member of the Order of the Lily. Oh, the lily. That is what that old man was also saying, something about lilies. You have my thanks, King. I, Wenceslaus Havelcock, would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to dear King Radawid for winding down Oxenford. Oh yeah, Oxenford Academy is shut down. At long last, a leader has arisen with enough courage to demolish that hive of freethinkery and cosmopolitanism, to send that pack of troublemakers, pseudo-intellectuals and elites back whence they came. Long live Britannia and her cherished traditional values. Went play around with Stefan or whatever. Beat everyone you ever played in Gwent. Consider yourself a prime player ready to face the best of the best. Then try your hand against Stefan, a man so good it seems the cards play themselves. To learn more, come to the Alchemy Inn in Oxenford, Stefan Barke. To our students, Freight et Sororus Sapiens and Essentia Docti. Words cannot express how much it pains me to inform you that by orders of the King, university privileges have been revoked. No one is allowed to set foot on Academy Isle. No students shall be admitted for the coming academic year. The collections of the academic libraries and laboratories have been sold off. This process is going to the war effort. Long live our most gracious ruler Radawid V the Stern. Let us show respect at him all throughout the land with the ancient Vran salute. Radawid Pedicabo G. et Eramabo. Johannes Decuman, Chancellor of Oxenford Academy.
Mark of a dangerous guild you are.
New marker, beware of the trolls. This is monster, a beast, and play around with Stefan. Okay, so we are done with that one. I want to check out the ships. Wow, bro. These are amazing. Beautiful. Okay, so we got this one done, and we also have got more undiscovered locations. So that is not our concern right now. Our concern is we have to go to the next notice board. So now it's all Novigrad. So I think this area that is after the river over here, all this area belongs to Novigrad. I think so. I think still. That I might be wrong because we arrived in Velen in Hanged Man's Tree. So I think this particular area might be. Yeah, I think this is the area. From this river to from this river. This river divides, so this entire downside area is Velen and this inside upside area might be Novigrad. And this area is also Novigrad, right? Okay, so we have got, how long it has been? Also, this area is Oxenford. This name is Oxenford. 27 minutes of me recording. So let's go to other undiscovered locations as well. I mean, not undiscovered locations. The forgot the notice boards. I'm going to check out each and every notice board. It's not much. I'm just going to swim. Hidden treasure. That's so amazing. Henki is a cheat. Take heart and read carefully what I've got to tell you. The man Henki, known as Flush, who likes to sit in his inn and invite travelers to join him at his table for games of chance, plays with weighted dice and marked cards. Bets, shaved coins, and in general is a lowdown, no good chase, counter and son of a. Consider yourself warned, a chastened victim. Orchard hands wanted, willing hands for orchard work. Mulching, watering, pruning, that sort of thing. Pay by the hour, all bragged. P.S. Dwarves and halflings need not apply, for even on a ladder they cannot reach the highest branches. And even another one of those drunks whose hinge is enough for 3 full-sized men. Ode. To podgy Bertha's dandy suitors, to roundy old hands from Mount Carbon, to brudges, swarthy smiths and coopers, and Novigraders with dead hardocks, to traitors, slimy pipes and boozers, with perfumed trains of painted tarts, to cleavers, clowns, and red-nosed bruisers, kiss my hairy butt, you losers. To weak-eyed slaves of elven riddles, to oxen, furdons, and tom pursuers, stirping seas of Ithlin's drivel, to fart down throats of other musers, kiss my hairy butt, you losers. And to those plowing human races, sodden turds from northern sewers, Urani's skirts and hunters' braces, smearing witches with manures. Kiss my hairy butt, you losers. What the hell is this? Warning, fair folk. Stay away from Velen, even if they promise you a heap of gold, even if the wild hunt itself on your knees heals. Even if your whole family is waiting there for you south of the Fontar, you'll find only hunger and death. A traveler. Okay, so that is the south of the Ponchar and this is the north. That is why that person was asking me whether I'm going north or not. Okay. Dwarf seeking female companionship. Listen, ladies, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm short. The few teeth I still got are yellow, and the bit of hair I've left is shedding fast. I can't dance, ain't much good with words, and curse of riches don't afflict me. At times, I admit I'll burp after a hearty supper. Yet note that they call me Thorin Steelpike and not to toot me on home. But the name fits me and my capicites perfectly. Any ladies interested can send their visiting card. I'll show up post-haste perfumed and with a box of Novigrad finest chocolates in hand. Bro, if you're literally going to hang an advertisement like this, which is going to show a bit of reality of yours, nobody is going to accept that. This is something good. Contract, Javeli the birds. Dear witches, sir. If any be present, we hear about that is. I have a hunch, what am I saying? I'm dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about that recently, that these woods are home to a cruel evil, a devil of some kind. I hired a gang of dwarven loggers not long back to harvest lumber, strapping lads. Every last one having cut down many a mighty tree in his life. So you can imagine my surprise when said loggers disappeared. All save one. He claimed to have seen a monster. I have marked out a bounty for freeing my stretch of woods from all foul creatures and dearly hope that soon I will have the pleasure of giving it to someone. Sincerely, Brian Hosh. Cunny of the Goose, new marker. Undiscovered locations, and then we have got contract Devil in the Woods. So that is a new contract that we have got. We have got more markers over here, right? Let's check out this area. Before going into the city, bro, I want to go to the city, but I actually want to keep the city for the end. Before going, let's go to all these 3 places because they are just in the livelihood. We cannot, by the way, one more time I'm going to remind you, we cannot go to this notice board over here. This is also notice board because this notice board is associated with it is linked with the Heart of Stone DLC. So that is we are going to do when we will complete the main storyline. Alright, we are over here. Let's check out this notice board now.
Save us from Nilfgaard.
Okay, save us from Nilfgaard, okay. Gardener wanted, looking for an experienced gardener to work on transitioning my park's design from the Temerian style to the Nilfgaardian. Ingrid Wegelbud. Sausage meat for sale. My butt had 2 throws to choose from, one full of oats, the odor of straw, but the stubborn idiot still died of hunger. Body fresh, fit for making it into sausage. Any butcher in need of such come to the village and ask for coke. Nilfgaardian lessons. Hail Khazer Gloy. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder, it is in Nilfgaardian, and soon for half the world you will be speaking this mysterious tongue. So you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that for a very modest fee. Ernest of Vicovaro. Caution: folk watch out for them vagrants from wherein for every man jack of them's a thief, a layabout, a slob, and a fool. I took a few on our field hands, but instead of pulling weeds, they dug up bulbs and ate them raw, which of course made them sick as dogs. So if any of that lot comes by your place, chase them away with a fat stick. Boniface. Looking for farmhands? I'm eager to hire some honest and hardworking men fit for hard work around the farm and who aren't afraid to get dirty starting immediately. Perkamos. Matron pleaser. I satisfy any woman of mature years, no matter your age, race, or appearance, whether it's a toss in the hay or a witty conversation you're hankering. I deliver. Ladies interested in my company can leave a note with their address on this notice board. If strapping young lad named Audrin comes a knocking, that's me. Okay, so there is nothing, no contracts, just undiscovered locations that we got over here. One is very near. Okay, let's check out these two. Okay, Quick Willie for mighty thirst. Best met around, any man who considers himself a fine judge of fine drinks comes a bill, better known as Quick Willie. The summer's been a warm one and meadows are all abloom, so we have a bumper crop of honey. Whether it's a double bed you crave or you're yearning for a triple, Quick Willie's got you covered. Master Tropical at your service. Got a hankering for mushrooms, wanting to brew a bit of herb tea, dreaming of a way to relax after a hard day in the fields? Come see Master Tropical. He's got bollets and all sorts of other fungi, red nettle, hops, pipes, fools, parsley, carlin, poppy milk, and much, much more. Buy and sell the wood's bounty at Master Tropical's. Prayer services in Burnwich. All souls who yearn to banish foul forces from the midst come gather around the upper mill. Ernst Greco, a wandering man of spiritual powers, will exorcise the ghost of the alderman's wife, who harries our lands and has clearly claimed our chapel as her own. If you come down to pray with Reverend Greco, remember to bring your own candles. Tinker Cheap. Greetings, name's Christopher Hagen. Tinkering's my trade. I've hung out a shingle here in Moharin at a man named Shake's place. I'm renting a room for him, so stop on by. I can guarantee you the best workmanship for unbeatable prices. So remember, Morin, Christian Hagen, Tinker Cheap. Contract. Apprentice gone missing. Good folk, my apprentice Folkard has disappeared without a trace. I'm terribly worried about him, so whoever finds him and brings him back shall receive a sizable sum of Novigrad crowns. If you're interested, come to my hut on the outskirts of Oxenford. If you lose the way, ask passing peasants where the local herbalist has his practice, and they will guide you. Otto Bamber, the herbalist.
Run, Roach.
So that is done. And bro, 101 note undiscovered locations. Like seriously. At this point, I just want to do each and every off camera. Not gonna lie. Like seriously, half of the undiscovered locations are just new marker Yantra. This quest over here as well. A daughter's been born to me. Fellow folk, I'm proud of a little girl. She is lovely as a nymph, strong as a fiend, and bellows like a furious harpy, except maybe a bit louder. Come to my cottage and drink to her health and the health of her darling mother. And perhaps lend a hand choosing a name, for I'm having a tough time choosing between Nesla after my brother's wife or Lesla after no one. But whose sound I am partial to. They are both pretty and proper, but I cannot give her two names, for we are just simple peasants, not high and mighty lords who can drape themselves with names so long no man's capable of remembering. Sorry, man. Watch out for air god. Beloved brethren, yesterday I was walking the fields and noticed sure signs of air god in my crop. I set it afire at once and made sure it burned to ash, but take a look at your own grain and see if the pestilence has taken it too. Don't drink from the well. These be toads swimming in the well. Don't drink from it unless you have nothing against water toads. Toads have shat in. Homies out. Folk far and wide, I've told you all plenty of times, but never put it in writing as I'm doing now, so that none may hide behind a defense of ignorance. My boy Homie sworn to the great mother Meritele that he will never touch beer nor spirit again for as long as he lives. And it's a good thing he has, for when he lost our goat, hens, butter churn, and very breeches he was wearing in a game of cards 2 weeks back, I was mighty tempted to toss him out on his bare butt or at least give it a thorough hiding. So if anyone spies Pomir walking toward the tavern, come see me at once and you get a Novigrad crown for your trouble. Likewise, if I see any man encouraging him to drink offering him a pint or a snifter of anything, then that idiot will learn that a hoe fit for more than just plowing. Lilimira. Okay. See, these guys are just, they are just loving, they are just having their own life over here, living their own life. Just common folk. There's nothing that symbolizes that there's a war going on. Bellachine preparations. Attention, good folk. Belachine's fast approaching. Unless gods forbid the war reaches us before that time, same as every year, we will hold festivities in the commons near the village. There will be a grand bonfire and dancing till dawn. A man don't live on dance song alone, so we'll have to prepare the following: 3 barrels of apple cider, 2 barrels of pure green spirit, 3 lambs fit for roasting and a fattened sow, sausages, blood pudding, and liverwurst, a measure per head, 3 bushels of porridge grains, 2 sacks of potatoes, 1 of turnips. Around the month's end, I'll walk the village and ask who can give what, or if anyone's got a crown or two to throw in. Nelly the alderman. Contract the Empyrean Phantom. Calling all bounty hunters, trackers, and witches. Misfortune has fallen on Honeyfield and the Apiary, which for 5 generations have provided a livelihood for the entire Maesdorf family. The Empyrean Phantom has descended upon us and has begun to destroy our hives, slay our beasts, and wreak great havoc, general havoc all around. I shall be grateful for any help you can provide and guarantee a reward awaits you for work well done. Holoferus, Mersdorf, and Sons. The Empyrean Phantom. We got a bunch of quests and a bunch of contracts now.
What's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend us.
Who's Little Red?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare mitts. A she-beast in human husk, though some call her a great beauty.
She leads a pack of deserters, true dregs, from different armies. The kind what knows killing and plundering well.
Oh.
Why's this band want revenge on you of all people?
Cause I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits. Since when?
Little Red's band. They was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went by the hunters, asked them. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learnt of it all. Wants to kill Bertram. He's done for if you don't help.
Fine, I'll help you. No problem.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type, truly.
Okay, but this is not a time inbound quest, right? The Little Red or whatever the name is. Walk until dusk for Little Red's band to attack. Okay, I've got a lot of time, I guess. Okay, so I think all the notice boards are done. Yep, all the notice boards are done, and my goodness, 107 underscore locations. Let's go to this notice board and let's enter the city. I am very excited. Let's go. Okay, guys, welcome to Novigrad. Bro. Oh look, there are dwarves here as well. Go ahead.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
The woman's mad. Unfortunately.
We shall overcome. Okay, this is our not last. Sorry, I forgot this. This is not our last notice board. We shall overcome. Recently, some unknown Assyrians entered far corners and attacked 3 elven children. How long are we going to let these acts of aggression stand? Let us start making them pay. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Prayer group. And anyone interested in joining us in prayers for speedy end to this war is invited to come to the Eternal Fire Chapel in Far Corners. The fire enlightens, the fire cleanses, and the fire protects. Scribe for the composition of official writings. I am available to draw up documents concerning all the many branches of law and administration, including claims for damages, invoices, collection summons, arrest warrants, and appeals of official decisions. My fees are reasonable and I operate with a quick turnaround. Louis Wagler. Contract the White Lady. Good people, take pity on the poor lot of us peasants. The fields outside of the town are haunted by a wraith, somewhat like a maid in appearance, though her visage is ghastly and sullied. We cannot walk within 10 spans of the evil and hope to escape alive. It is thus keeping us from harvesting our crops, meaning famine and misery await us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whoever drives this White Lady off or kills her. White Lady? Helma, Ignatius' widow. P.S. Postscript. Since I've got many an inquiry into the matter already, let me know right here. I'm not interested in remarrying. What? What is remarrying has to do with this? High stakes Gwent tournament. Gwent lovers, Count Tybalt invites you to come to the Passiflora where he shall proudly host a high stakes Gwent tournament on offer. We will not only riveting play against superb opponents but also fabulous prizes for the victors. Only ladies and gentlemen with fortunes vast enough to cover the entry fee are invited to join. We also require all entrants to be in possession of an above average deck, one fitted with a good measure of neutral cards. Decks shall be checked before entry is permitted. Hope to see you at the Passiflora. Bro, I have only got cards that is related to Temeria. I don't have got any average decks or anything. Okay, so now since all the notice boards are done, now let's enter the Novigrad. I mean, not the, but let's enter Novigrad. Let's go.
I'm certain she has heat.
One or not, death awaits us.
Go, go.
We need to check out these notice boards, right? Let's go. And I'm pretty excited. Let's go. Port side gate. So there are different gates to enter. Welcome to Novigrad Harbor side.
Novigrad, not your backyard village.
Welcome to Novigrad, people.
Be careful.
Wow.
Go, go.
I must go to the. Ow!
Poison it, no.
What is going on over here? Elf.
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Why don't you just tell the truth?
What do you mean, why? She's a non-human. Lions in their blood.
Don't let that fair face beguile you, Witcher. Pretty as a picture on the outside, she-elves, but the most vile filth within.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Rennie. Killing's like batting an eye for witchmen.
Just go away, idiot.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over. For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake, but for your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Fine, then I will never help you again. Like, that is something else, bro. I couldn't do anything over there. Just what the hell, man? Like, seriously? Alright, let's check out the city, bro. This is so beautiful.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
Whoa! Eternal Fire Priest. Look at the size of the houses. Look over there. What is that tower over there, giant? Is that a castle?
Like stealing our gold, those Temerians.
Okay, so there is the merchant shop over there.
I find it.
Alright. What?
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round. Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords over their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
What should I do? Should I give them? I've got a lot of money. I mean, I can spare 25 crowns. Okay.
Fine, take this.
Well, that's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, master. We'll knock one back in your honor.
Good, good. Go for that. I had a lot of money. I've got a lot of money. See, 2,000, so I can spare some. By the way, I also got a character point available. So, art sign, far-reaching art sign. I need this. I can add mutagen as soon as that unlocks. So I have got a bunch of mutagens over here. So this is an eternal fire priest.
Well, a witcher.
Golden sturgeon.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Because of mutations, idiot. Beware of thieves. Sunday last someone broke into the merchant king Longobardi's cellar, took out of it a barrel of triple malt. Around the time of the break-in, witnesses saw a thin, bald man rolling a barrel down the street and giggling to himself. The thief was also noticed to be singing a rude song in which he called himself Aldrin. If anyone knows the perpetrator's current whereabouts, they are asked to contact the injured party immediately. Aldrin is the name of the person in Kedweni camp in The Witcher 2. Guys, some of the times I'm actually mentioning the older games, and if you don't know what I'm actually talking about, then it is highly possible that you guys might have not watched the series. So I will not recommend that. I will recommend that you should watch all the older series. Go to the playlist section and check out the playlist of The Witcher Enhanced Edition and The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. Check that out. Then come back over here. Otherwise, it is going to be a total confusion for you guys. Okay. Announcements concerning items of a magic nature. May the following hereby be known. The production, possession, or sale of any magic items whatsoever, such as exemplaria, amulets meant to bring good fortune, desire intensifying potions, dolls used to cast curses on the likeness, and so forth, is strictly forbidden and shall be punished with the utmost severity. His Excellency Cyrus Engelkind Hammerford, Hierarch of the Eternal Fire. Wanted. Wanted Triss Marigold. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Triss Marigold of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone in possession of information about her place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law, both divine and human, to report to the nearest outpost of the temple guard at once. And whoever helps the witch by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside her. Stay out of the sewers. We would like to inform all venerable residents of Novigrad that last week the temple guard fished 3 bodies of the following descriptions out of the city sewers. Male of moderate age clad in rich apparel with a birthmark on his upper shoulder. Female, elderly, dressed in a blue nightshirt, numerous blunt trauma wounds all over her body. Male, young, naked, indecent tattoo on his groinal area. These bodies will be examined and identified by the end of the month, then cremated. We would like to take this opportunity to warn our dear townsmen and women against entering the sewers. Despite continual efforts on the part of our brave temple guards, they remain an extraordinarily dangerous place. The City Council of the Free City of Novigrad. Contract issued by the Temple Guard of the City of Novigrad. Fellow followers of the Flame. In recent days, several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravished to death in most bestial manner. An investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. Anyone able to help the guardsmen track down and punish this murder or murderers, as the case may be, is asked to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. It is likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abating these bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, or even death. Sergeant Gilbert Whitcheck. Gwent, Vimy Vivaldi cheats. To all Gwent players. The Dorwan banker, Vimy Vivaldi, is a villain and a cheat. Using typical non-human trickery, he conned his way to victory over me, then forthwith demanded I surrender my cards, without the slightest consolation or giving me the chance of a rematch. Anyone tempted to play with him, resist or regret. A well-wisher. Vimy Vivaldi, that's like Golden Vivaldi, but Golden Vivaldi was in the Witcher 1. Okay, let's check out the map. Bro, these locations have got their own descriptions. As you can see, one of the many structures in the area which did not survive the onslaught of war. The once peaceful fisherman settlement. There are so many stuff. Okay, yeah, let's check out the next notice board. Here is the notice board.
Not good.
Let her burn a monster rich in the marketplace. Let them do as they will. It's naught to me. Hierarch Helmerfart summoned all townsfolk to attend the execution. I've no concern for that drunkard, and even less respect. Hemmelfart's a fisticist. Speak softly.
Fisticist?
Lest they hear you and build another pile. And you still call this a free city? Governance by terror. That's what we've to expect now.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
So they are executing someone?
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain of its
What is going on over here? Oh!
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I've done no wrong. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk. Please! A Doppler!
Doppler? What is a Doppler? Did he... Oh, he changed! Yeah, I just realized he changed. Oh, bro.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Caleb Menge, Felicia Corey, and Chapelle. New quest, high stakes. Okay, so this is Caleb Menge. Caleb Menge. In those days, rampant persecution and the smoke of 100 pyres choked Novigrad's air. This grim climate provided cover in which a great many blood butchers built comfortable nests for themselves. Drummed up conspiracies, mass arrests, and short trials resulting in group executions were their favorite building blocks. Caleb Menge, the fanatically ambitious commander of the Church of the Eternal Fires, Temple Guard, was one such opportunity. His moment of triumph coming when he unmasked his superior, the former Temple Guard commander Chapel, as a Doppler in disguise. Geralt first saw Menge lighting Chapel's fire in Novigrad main square and had no doubt that for this man the appellation fanatical was too mild by far. Chapel. Geralt and I had long known that Chapel, Chancellor of the Security for the Church of the Eternal Fire in Novigrad, had died years ago and been replaced by a Doppler masquerading under his name. He didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had proved a reasonable creature, deprived of the true Chapel's cruelty, and under his watch life in the city had much improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conservative style must have raised suspicion as the wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. The Doppler was found out, arrested, and burned at the stake for the greater glory of the eternal fire. What is a Doppler? They can change forms? Because I realized this is how Chapel looked like, and they changed. While he was burning, he got changed. Felicia Corey. Geralt had been in situations where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to that particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance from whom he had once had one has developed a fondness. Such was his lot as regards Felicia Corey. I have heard that name somewhere. A young sorceress Geralt had met while chasing the Kingslayer. Though Geralt had not gotten to know her deeply, he had nonetheless taken a liking to this former pupil of Philippa Eilhart, who had seemed to him a pleasant, enterprising young woman. Yes, she was a wielder of magic and as much met her on a pyre. Felicia Corey, isn't that Philippa Eilhart? I think she was in The Witcher too, but she was in the Eorweth's Path. If I play Eorweth's Path, then I might find Felicia Corey. I don't remember, but oh goodness, I have seen her somewhere. I just don't remember. I've heard this name, Felicia Corey. Hold on a minute, just 1 minute. I'm searching. Okay. Oh, okay. Felicia Corey is found in Rundurin Square in Bergen, during chapter 2. That is from Eorwith's Path. But oh, okay, guys. You might remember. I now remember. That in the Witcher 2 game, you might remember that in Loch Moeen, where all those peace summits were going to happen, where all the kings we saw were going to meet, right? In that place, in the central square where we had the Redanian camp, at the left we had the Temerian and Kedwin camp. There was a woman, sorceress, who was actually selling us some stuff. From her, we bought those runes. What is the runes? Meaning of the runes. Her name was Felicia Corey. So this is her. Freaking hell! And now she got burned at the stake. And who are you, Tower Egebrat? The Nilfgaardian Tower Egebrat came from a family with a long military tradition. His ancestors had proudly served under the Golden Sun banner during the conquest of Magd. Golden Sun banner? What is Golden Sun banner? That is Nilfgaard. Kessa and Metin fighting and dying for their emperor. Yeah, Nilfgaard. The last fate was met by Chavez's cousin, Colonel Tibor Egebrat, who fell in the Battle of Brenna during the previous Northern War. Despite this fact, Tibor felt no hatred for Nordlings, considering his cousin's death a grievous yet inevitable consequence of war. He performed his duties as he's the quartermaster in the villain. Okay, he performed his duties as quartermaster diligently with the good of his soldiers his top priority. That's good. Bro, he's psychopath.
Best deal around. One for the price of two. So, nothing worth seeing.
And how? Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Shut up. Contract, haunted house. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation, documentation regarding prior achievements and written references preferred, who will undertake the task of combining the residents on the outskirts of the city recently acquired by the undersigned. Count Kurt Dysart in order to find a driver for kill the creature which is haunting it. A sizable reward is guaranteed. Sincerely, Kurt Dysart, Count of Anchor by writ of King Foltest, temporarily in residence of the Kingfisher. Contract Imp. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, I hereby announce the following. A particularly bold beast and imp to our thinking has taken to thieving in the market near the city gates. Though it has not yet harmed any humans, this monster has caused a great deal of irrecoverable financial loss. Whoever tracks down and kills this imp shall receive a hefty reward, one free of all taxes, in accordance with our Honorable City Councilman's decree numbered 1271C 810. Do not tarry in providing us assistance, good people, for retail trade is the backbone of health economy, meaning the financial well-being of the city's merchant lies in all of your best interests. Sylvester Amelo, merchant. Warning. To the clever freak who is taken to relieving himself on my door frame every night, if you are reading these words, pay attention. I purchased a top-notch dwarven crossbow at market and I am going to sit by my window day in and day out to the end of the world. If I have to, waiting for you to show again. So unless you want a bolt between your eyes or up your hiney, go empty your water somewhere else, you dirty hooligan. Fist fights. Anyone looking to bash some heads will find plenty of worthy ones in your face city. Those interested in joining the fun, sign up for your tournament. You will face those most highly honorable guests, honorable gents. Gorgeous George, known as the Pile Driver, Archibald O'Neill, Captain Iron Mortimer, and Jordan, known as the Tailor. Companion wanted. A veteran seeks companion for the last mission. Required. Willing to travel overseas, has own gear, experience fighting and tracking. Prefer sense of humor and a strong head. Sizable deliverable at the mission's end. Those interested need not send any papers for I won't read them. Come talk to me man to man instead. Monster in the bits. By order of the Council number 1408 DZ 185, a reward has been set aside for the killing of the monster which torments and murders residents of the bits after dark. The only acceptable proof of having performed this deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Yes, this means your brothers or cousins or aunts' eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will the sworn word of any other person regardless of his or her claimed relationship to you, the hierarch or anyone else, and also without caring one bit for his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your favorite drinking hall. For more information and for more information and how to collect the rewards, see the district superintendent for the bids. Luned by writ of the city council superintendent of the bids. Okay, now there is only one quest. 106, man. Only one remains. One notice boards. Look, this is a developed city, bro. It's such an amazing. And by the way, it's over an hour of me recording, I know, but I just want to enjoy this place. Oh, look at that place, bro. What is on the tower? I want to go there.
Hard finding work here, you know.
There's a barber over here. There are merchants over here. Black Pearl, new quest.
Watch where you step.
Sorry.
Just this morning.
Okay. Beware, there's a swindler about. Fair Novigradians, let it be known far and wide that Klaus Felchering is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-growing formula he sells is nothing more than well water from the bits dyed with a modicum of lilac extract. The only effect imbibing this concoction is likely to bring about is deliberate case of diarrhea, which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night. A fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, if this shameless cheat could pay a visit to your domicile, buy nothing and tell him to go suck down his own remedy. Volker Ollinger. Announcement concerning items to magic. Yeah, I read this one, right? Reminder. Most honorable townspeople, remember to warn any passers-by who might currently be found beneath your window before emptying out your chamber pots. Wanted hot burning firewood. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks to purchase firewood of the highest quality. Any man who can supply such product will not be generously compensated, but will also aid the fight against heresy and lechery. For the wood will be used to build the fires upon which mages and other such field will be incinerated. His Excellency Cyrus Angelkid Hemelfart, Harag of the Church of the Eternal Fire. Wanted Trust Marigold. So that's it. That's all the notice boards we have read. We have all checked out each and every notice boards now. Now there is nothing left. As you can see, there is bunch of question marks, upside, downside, and we have got a bunch of quests now. Let's check out. I think it's time to end the episode now. So, wow, bro, love this place.
lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her.
I just love this area, bro.
I could just win.
Okay, I think we have also got bestiary entries. Yeah, we've got a Rodfin bestiary. Of course, it reeks think they are called Rodfins because they can smell like roses. Vesemir, whicher of the wolves go. Rodfins resemble decomposing human bodies that have been stripped of the skin. Their presence is given away by the overwhelming stench of the rot which gives them their name. Devours are a particularly dangerous kind of rodfins marked by an insatiable appetite for human flesh. Now I realize who devours are. I think you might remember that in the Witcher 1 game we had devours as well. I think we had that. And they were completely different species. They were not one of the rodfins. They were something else. They were look like witches, right? I think so. Yeah, they look like witches. They were necrophages. I mean, still, Rodface is also a necrophage. But the Devour that I fought, they used to look very different. They completely changed Devours and make them one of the part of Rodface. Okay. Alright. Now I have come to one very simple decision, guys. First of all, let's check out the quest. So these are the main quests that we will see to that. We have got a bunch of secondary quests now that is divided into two. These are all Novigrad quests and these are all Velen quests, okay? Then we have got Witcher contracts. As you can see, there are Novigrad contracts up to this much, and then we have got Witcher Velen contracts. We have got Treasure Hunt, that is okay. Now, where is the map? Okay. Now, guys, I have come to one decision. Is that first of all, what we are going to do is I cannot, first of all, I want to clarify this. I cannot check out these two notice boards. This notice board I cannot check out because this notice board is linked with the quest Evil Soft First Touches, that is linked with the DLC Heart of Stone. And second notice board is this one. I cannot do this because this is off limits. I cannot enter that place right now because that is a bloody Baron's location. So I've come to one conclusion is that we cannot just randomly go here and there. What I am thinking right now and what we are going to do is that we are actually going to solve one side first. Didn't got me? Well, what am I thinking? I am thinking of checking out all the undiscovered locations. What is this? This is the entrance, okay? All the undiscovered locations up to this area. This area. Alright, I'm going to cross out this part, okay? In Velen, I want to complete everything. I want to complete everything in Velen first. I don't want to go to half Velen, half Novigrad. I don't want it to be like that. I mean, right now we are in Novigrad city, but the sole reason behind me coming to Novigrad city is to just have a complete map on us. Now there is no other notice boards apart from these two, and I don't think there is that many undiscovered locations or quests left anyways. So what we are going to do in the next episode, guys, I'm going to go all out on Velen. We are going to leave Novigrad and we will come back to Novigrad when we have completed Velen. And I'm not going to just like ride my horse out of Novigrad. No, I am going to go through fast travel. So this is like a city where you can freely explore. There are herbalists, there are merchants. In Witcher games we find this rarely. Okay. Alright, let's just fast travel to Nilfgaardian Army Group Center. See, so we are back over here where we started the game, and as you can see, the surroundings change. Now, I want what? Why am I doing this? The reason behind this is pretty simple. First of all, I actually want to complete the entire villain in terms of side quest, secondary quest, and undiscovered locations, so that we will be used to this. So our mood will be set regarding the villain. If we go from villain to Novigrad, then villain again, then Novigrad again, then it might create confusion. Like Novigrad city, I really want to enjoy on its own, not just one episode it is Novigrad, then it is villain, not like that. So what I was trying to say is I actually want to complete the entire villain, so that we can experience the entire villain first, then we can go for Novigrad, because otherwise first we will go for villain, then Novigrad, then villain, then Novigrad, like jump through in the series, then it is not going to work, and you guys might not even like that. So what I'm thinking is that we should go for the entire villain. So in the next episode, guys, what we are going to do is we are going to go for the side quest of villain, not Novigrad. See, as you can see over here. So the villain's first quest is Wild at Heart. We are going to go for this quest. And while we are going for this quest, as you can see, the quest is very far. We are going to ride through that, and while riding, we are going to check out the undiscovered locations. I hope you understand. So okay guys, I think I will end this episode over here. That was actually really good. I loved Novigrad. That was a really amazing city. And now we have got a bunch of undiscovered locations, a bunch of secondary quests that we have to do. Let's see how this is going to go. Okay guys, that will be it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this video, make sure to like it, share it with your friends, relatives, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching guys. Take care everyone, and bye bye.